Hello all you kittens and crazy cats. It's time for Lil Sammy Storytime. Join Lil Sammy and I as we go on today's adventure. Rest your paws and park your tails because it's Lil Sammy's Storytime. Captain Teddy's Space Voyage. In a room filled with fluffy pillows and cozy blankets, a group of teddy bears gathered around their leader, Captain Teddy. Captain Teddy was a brave little bear with a twinkle in his eye and a heart full of adventure. He wore a tiny astronaut helmet and held a map of the galaxy, ready to lead his fellow teddies on an extraordinary journey. The teddy bears, each with different names like Starlight, Luna, and Cosmo, were excitedly preparing for Captain Teddy's space voyage. They made spacesuits from colorful fabrics and shiny buttons. Their mission was to explore the stars and planets, just like the astronauts they had seen in storybooks. As the teddy bears gathered in their makeshift spacecraft, which was actually a large cardboard box decorated with glittering stars and paper moons, Captain Teddy called for everyone's attention. "Prepare for liftoff!" Captain Teddy declared, his voice filled with determination. The teddy bears, snug in their homemade spacesuits, climbed into the box. Captain Teddy took his place in the captain's seat, gripping the makeshift steering wheel. 3, 2, 1, blast off! Shouted Captain Teddy, and with that, the teddy bears were off on their grand space adventure. The cardboard box soared through the room, the teddy bears holding on tight as they gazed out into the imaginary cosmos. The twinkling stars seemed to come to life, and the room transformed into a vast, sparkling galaxy. Their first stop was Teddy Bear Nebula, a cloud of soft, glowing fluff where the teddies could bounce from star to star. Captain Teddy led the way, and soon they were surrounded by the gentle embrace of the nebula. Next, they visited Planet Marshmallow, a world made entirely of fluffy, sugary sweetness. The teddy bears giggled and played, enjoying the delicious landscape. Starlight, a particularly adventurous bear, even took a daring dive into a marshmallow lake. As the teddy bears continued their journey, they encountered the Ring of Gummy Bears, a colorful ring encircling a giant candy planet. The teddy bears couldn't help but stop to taste the gummy delights and dance among the sweet rainbows. Captain Teddy guided his crew through the Milky Teddy Way, where they floated weightlessly, surrounded by chocolate rivers and caramel comets. It was a wondrous sight that filled the teddy bears with awe. But as their adventure reached its end, Captain Teddy noticed a problem. Their cardboard spaceship was losing its sparkle, and the magic that powered it was fading. "We need to return home before our magic runs out," Captain Teddy exclaimed. The teddy bears quickly steered their box back towards their room. As they lowered, the room once again became familiar, and the teddies landed softly on their fluffy pillows. The teddy bears looked at each other with smiles, knowing that they had embarked on a space adventure like no other. Captain Teddy thanked his crew for their bravery and creativity, and the teddy bears settled down for a well-deserved nap, their dreams filled with the wonders of the galaxy. In the quiet room, Captain Teddy and his crew of teddy bears drifted off to sleep, their hearts full of the joy that comes from going on the most magical of adventures, a space voyage among the stars. Hello all you kittens and crazy cats. It's time for Lil Sammy's Storytime. Join little Sammy and I as we go on today's adventure. Rest your paws and park your tails because it's Lil Sammy's story time. Dino Discovery Day. Once upon a sunny day in Dino Valley, a group of curious dinosaurs gathered for a special adventure. Dino Discovery Day! The valley was filled with tall trees, colorful flowers, and of course, lots of dinosaurs eager to explore. Roxy, the friendly Triceratops, wiggled her frilly nose and suggested, "Let's travel back in time and discover something exciting together." All the dinosaurs agreed, and with a stomp of their big dino feet, they magically found themselves in a prehistoric world. The sun was shining, and there were towering trees and huge dinosaurs all around. The little dinos, feeling very small in this big world, started their Dino Discovery Day with wide eyes and wiggling tails. "Look at those huge dinosaurs over there! They're so big!" exclaimed Timmy, the tiny Trudon. "Yes, they're big, but we're small and speedy. Let's explore and see what we can find," replied Roxy, leading the way. The curious group of dinos trotted along, marveling at the giant plants and huge footprints left by the big dinosaurs. As they journeyed, they came across a field of colorful flowers. "Big flowers! Let's smell them and see if they're as sweet as they look," suggested Daisy, the gentle Stegosaurus. With their tiny noses, the little dinos sniffed the big, beautiful flowers. "They smell amazing! Even though they're big, we can still enjoy them," cheered Benny, the brave Brachiosaurus. Continuing their adventure, the little dinosaurs encountered a sparkling stream with big, shiny pebbles. "Let's see if we can find the smallest pebble in this big stream," shouted Spike, the playful Ankylosaurus. The dinos splashed and giggled, finding tiny pebbles that sparkled like precious gems. "Even in this big stream, we can discover small treasures," laughed Roxy. Their tiny dino feet led them to a clearing where they saw the biggest tree they had ever seen. "That tree is so big, it reaches to the sky," gasped Tiny, the smallest of the dinos. "Don't worry, Tiny. Even though the tree is big, we can still find fun things around it," assured Roxy. The little dinos explored the big tree's roots, discovering tiny bugs and small critters having a dino-sized picnic. "Look at all these small friends having a feast!" cheered Timmy. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the prehistoric world, the dinosaurs gathered together. They chatted about their Dino Discovery Day, where they learned that big and small can both be amazing. Roxy smiled at her tiny dino friends and said, "Today, we discovered that even though some things are big, like the flowers, the stream, and the tree, there are also small wonders to find, like tiny pebbles and little bugs." The little dinos nodded, feeling proud of their Dino Discovery Day. "And even though we're small, we can still explore, have fun, and make amazing discoveries," added Daisy. With a magical stomp of their feet, the little dinosaurs found themselves back in Dino Valley. The sun was setting, and the valley looked as familiar and cozy as ever. The little dinos, feeling both big and small, gathered in a circle and giggled. "What a fun adventure! Big or small, we love exploring together," said Tiny. As the stars twinkled in the night sky, the little dinosaurs cuddled up and shared stories of their Dino Discovery Day. Roxy, the wise Triceratops, huddled close and whispered, "Remember, whether big or small, every dino is special in its own way." The little dinosaurs drifted into dreamland, filled with visions of big flowers, tiny pebbles, and the magic of Dino Discovery Day. Hello, all you kittens and crazy cats. It's time for Lil Sammy Storytime. Join Lil Sammy and I as we go on today's adventure. Rest your paws and park your tails, because it's Lil Sammy's Storytime. The Ocean Cleanup Crew. In the heart of the deep blue sea, where the sunlight trickled down like golden raindrops, lived Ollie the Octopus. Ollie was not your ordinary octopus. He had a heart as big as the ocean itself, and a passion for keeping his underwater home clean and beautiful. One fine morning, as Ollie played hide and seek with his fishy friends among the colorful coral reefs, he noticed something unusual. The water, once crystal clear, now shimmered with bits of plastic and tangled seaweed. Ollie's 8 tentacles wiggled in concern. He knew it was time to take action. Gathering his underwater friends, including Sam the seahorse, Tessa the turtle, and Finley the fish, Ollie shared his worry about the ocean getting cluttered. They decided to form the Ocean Cleanup Crew and make their home a better place for everyone. Armed with a determination as strong as the ocean currents, the crew set off on their mission. Ollie's tentacles swirled with excitement as they swam through the sea, collecting bits of plastic and gently untangling trapped sea life. Tessa, with her slow and steady pace, scooped up floating debris with her strong flippers. Sam, the tiniest but the fastest, zipped around, picking up plastic straws and bottle caps. Finley, the colorful fish, used his scales to gather smaller pieces of rubbish. As they worked together, the Ocean Cleanup Crew not only cleaned their home, but also discovered the impact of pollution on their fellow underwater neighbors. They found sad-looking crabs trying to crawl through plastic bags and fish struggling to swim in tangled nets. Ollie gathered everyone in a circle, his big eyes filled with determination. "We're not just cleaning up the ocean, we're protecting our friends," he said with a bubbly voice. The crew nodded in agreement, more committed than ever to their mission. Days turned into weeks, and the Ocean Cleanup Crew tirelessly worked to restore the beauty of their underwater world. Slowly but surely, the once cloudy water began to sparkle again, and the marine life flourished with gratitude. One day, as the sun cast a shimmering glow on the now clean ocean, Ollie looked at his friends, their eyes gleaming with accomplishment. The Ocean Cleanup Crew had not only cleaned their home, but had also taught a valuable lesson to all the sea creatures. However, as they celebrated their success, Ollie couldn't help but feel a tinge of sadness. He knew that the ocean was vast, and their efforts were just a drop in the sea. "We need to make sure others understand the importance of keeping our home clean," Ollie said, with his voice echoing through the waves. Inspired by Ollie's words, the ocean cleanup crew organized a grand underwater festival. They invited all the sea creatures, from the tiniest shrimp to the grandest whales, to join them in spreading the message of ocean conservation. The festival was a magical affair, filled with vibrant colors, joyful dances, and songs that echoed through the coral reefs. Every sea creature pledged to do their part in keeping the ocean clean, just like the ocean cleanup crew. As the festival came to an end, Ollie gazed at the sparkling ocean and felt a warmth in his heart. The ocean cleanup crew may have started small, but their impact was huge. With the knowledge that they had inspired others to join their cause, Ollie swam off into the sunset, his heart bubbling with hope for a cleaner, healthier, and happier ocean.
Hello, all you kittens and crazy cats. It's time for Lil Sammy Storytime. Join Lil Sammy and I as we go on today's adventure. Rest your paws and park your tails, because it's Lil Sammy's Storytime.
The Great Inventors Club. Once upon a time in a lovely town, there were 4 curious friends named Mia, Leo, Zoe, and Max. These bright youngsters loved to explore and dream big dreams. One sunny afternoon, as they played in the park, an idea sparked in their minds. Let's create the Great Inventors Club. Excitement bubbled as they gathered in Mia's backyard, forming their secret club. With a shared love for inventing, they decided to recreate inventions from different times and learn about the brilliant minds that shaped our world. Their first challenge was to build a flying machine inspired by the great inventor Leonardo da Vinci. Leo, the clever one of the group, brought out his crayons and drew plans for wings and propellers. As they worked together, a disagreement emerged. Mia wanted the wings to be pink, while Leo insisted they should be blue. Zoe and Max, the peacemakers, stepped in. How about we make one wing pink and the other blue? It'll be a colorful flying machine, they suggested. Everyone agreed, and soon they had a splendid, rainbow-colored flying machine. The conflict melted away, and they soared through the skies of their imagination. For their next invention, they decided to recreate Alexander Graham Bell's telephone. Max, with his tinkering fingers, gathered cups, strings, and even a rubber band. They connected the cups with the string, just like Bell did long ago. However, trouble struck when they couldn't hear each other clearly through the makeshift telephone. Frowns replaced their smiles. Zoe, with her quick thinking, suggested, "What if we use 2 cups and a longer string? It might help the sound travel better." The Great Inventors Club adjusted their invention, and soon laughter echoed through the cups as they chatted happily. Their third challenge came from wanting to build a time machine, inspired by the tales of H.G. Wells. Mia, the dreamer, used cardboard boxes to create a magical machine. However, they couldn't agree on where to go first. Leo wanted to visit dinosaurs, Zoe wished for a trip to the future, Max wanted the Age of Knights, and Mia dreamt of dancing with pirates. With a giggle, they realized they could take turns traveling to each other's favorite times. The time machine became a symbol of their friendship, transporting them to many adventures through the pages of history. As the days passed, the Great Inventors Club faced challenges. But each time they learned to work together, turning conflicts into colorful solutions. They celebrated their wins with laughter, friendship, and a sense of wonder for the incredible minds that came before them. The sun set on another day in the little town, and the great Inventors Club gathered once more, proud of the amazing inventions they had created and the lessons they had learned. With dreams in their hearts and a world of possibilities ahead, they looked forward to many more adventures in their secret club. The story of these creative friends continued, inspiring young minds to dream big and work together.
Hello, all you kittens and crazy cats. It's time for Lil Sammy Storytime. Join Lil Sammy and I as we go on today's adventure. Rest your paws and park your tails because it's Lil Sammy's Storytime.
The Tale of Tango Turtle. In the heart of the animal kingdom, there lived a little turtle named Tango. While most turtles were known for their slow and steady pace, Tango was different. He had fast feet and a love for dancing. One sunny day, as Tango relaxed in the warmth of the sun, he tapped his feet to a beat that played in his mind. His animal friends, however, were puzzled by his energetic rhythm. The animals gathered around Tango, their curiosity piqued. "What are you doing, Tango?" asked Oliver the Owl, blinking his wise eyes. "I'm dancing! It's called the Tango, and it's a lively dance that brings joy and rhythm," explained Tango with a twirl. Olivia the elephant, with her slow and graceful steps, looked puzzled. "But Tango, we can't dance like you. Our steps are too slow." Tango decided to share the joy of the dance with his friends. "Don't worry, my friends. I'll teach you the tango, and we'll dance together." The animals hesitated, but Tango's excitement was contagious. He gathered everyone in a circle and began to show them the steps of the dance. 1, 2, 1, 2. Quick, quick, slow. Tango guided them through the dance, his feet moving in a joyful rhythm. At first, the animals slipped and fell, but Tango encouraged them to keep trying. "It's not about being fast or slow. It's about enjoying the dance," he exclaimed. Soon, the animal kingdom was filled with the sounds of tango music, and the once scared animals were twirling and gliding with delight. Even Oliver the Owl spread his wings and danced in the moonlight. However, just as the dance reached its end, a gentle hum filled the air. It was Terry the tortoise, the slowest among them, feeling left out. "I can't keep up with the tango. It's too fast for me," sighed Terry. Tango, sensing his friend's sadness, huddled the animals together. "The tango is for everyone, fast or slow. Let's create a dance that suits us all," he suggested. With a blend of quick and slow steps, Tango created a new dance, the Terrific Tango. This dance allowed each animal to move at their own pace, celebrating their different styles. The animal kingdom loved the Terrific Tango, and soon the entire forest was filled with laughter and music. Tango Turtle, with his quick feet, led the dance, while Terry the tortoise gracefully twirled alongside. As the sun set, the animals gathered in a circle, grateful for Tango's joyful spirit. They learned that it wasn't about being the fastest or the slowest. It was about dancing together and celebrating their differences. The animal kingdom continued to dance the terrific tango, a dance of joy and unity that echoed through the trees and meadows. Tango Turtle, with his fast feet, had brought rhythm and happiness to the hearts of his friends, proving that every step in the dance of life is a celebration